All right, let's look at Melania here. Because, dude, we're being had, okay? Can I just tell you guys? I mean, we know we're being had. But so Melania does this bullshit movie, okay, that is so astroturfing. Look at this right here. It says Melania has already outgrossed 5 2025 Oscar nominees. Now, dude, this, bro, like, what are we doing, dude? Are you kidding me? Of course, it's an article in Breitbart. Of course it is. But like, one of the things we do have to talk about with Melania is like, dude, this movie, it's a $75 million film, dude. $75 million they put in this, and it made like $7 million the opening weekend. But there's a problem. We looked at the numbers. We crunched these numbers. These numbers don't make sense. Gen Z girls are flooding movie theaters in groups to watch First Lady Melania Trump's hit new movie, Melania. This is incredible. It's about time girls have a role model truly worth looking up to. All right, now, first off, guys, these girls, this is not Gen Z, guys, okay? Like, this girl is not Gen Z. This is Gen Alpha, okay? Gen Z people are 20 now. They're 18 now, right? This girl is like, you know, she's getting invited to Epstein's yacht, okay? The age of these girls in here, okay? Now, what else do you notice about this, though? Watch what else you notice about this image, okay? You ready? You ready? Watch. Here we go. I know that Epstein comment, that was uncalled for, wasn't it, dude? Dude, it was. But it's true. But watch this, guys. Watch this video.
Biggest thieves and we are.
All right, watch this video here. We're looking at the video. All right, you ready? Oh, Melania, they're filming it. All right. But did you notice something? You notice that there's like 2 girls, okay? Then there's a theater, but like, dude, we don't even see the inside of the theater. It is the outside of the building, right? And then there's 2 girls, and then there's another girl, another Gen Alpha girl, okay? And then there's 2 girls, okay? The same girls. It's 4 girls, guys, tightly framed. There's nobody there, guys. There's nobody there. Nobody, okay? But they're flocking. And then look at the screen, dude. There's nobody in that row, okay? There's nobody else in this theater. So you have 4 girls that went with their mom, and look at the parking lot, guys. There's like 4 cars in the whole parking lot. Dude, there is 4 cars in the parking lot, and then there's a front of a theater, and then a tightly framed, like nobody is in this fucking thing. Dude, there might be 2 people back there, but like for the most part, this thing is so tightly framed, guys. Right? And this though, right? Gen Z girls are flooding. So there's a lot here. There's a lot to unpack here. Look at this. Oh, shit. Shit hell. Look at this, guys. So you remember Paula White. You know crazy Paula White. She's the spiritual advisor. She's one of my favorite crazies in the whole Trump admin. Here she is, guys. Dude. Dude. Dude, I love her, bro. She is crazier fucking batshit. Dude, I cannot get enough of her, bro. She is like so outlandish, guys. But anyway, this is Paula White. She is like sending this to her vast network of evangelicals. It says a new film, Melania, January 30th, book with your group. Buy a group of tickets together or book a private screening. Visit MelaniaTheaterBuyouts.com for more information. Why supporting this film is important. For years, our First Lady's story was talked about but never told, judged without being understood, and reduced when it deserved depth. Supporting this film is about standing up for grace over the noise, dignity over distortion, and for the truth. Let's take this film all the way to #1 and help others hear the real stories. MelaniaTheaterBuyouts.com. Again, why is this important? Because they're group buying tickets. So this explains, guys, why there were no full theaters, why her movie was, doing the same as the #1 movie, even though there weren't any full theaters and there was no audience satisfaction, why all the verified 99% Rotten Tomatoes numbers are all, one line with like 8 words each. This is what they do, guys. This is what they do with Angel Studios. Even at the movie, when you go see an Angel Studios film, they have a thing that says, hey, like, scan this QR code and you can pay it forward, buy tickets, right? Because they astroturf this, okay? They have people, one person goes and they buy 10 tickets to help the Angel Studios movie rise up the ranks. But they're trying to group buy this film to make it like the #1 movie. Dude, there's no way I don't know how anyone would ever give their credit card number to Trump. Like, there's no way. So MelaniaTheaterBuyouts.com. They're conning, guys. Okay? Huge con. Huge Melania con. And again, dude, they're like posting all this shit. Record breaker. Dude, this shit is a con, dude. It's a record breaker because of MelaniaBuyouts.com, bro. Dude, cinema score. But here's the deal, though, guys. The cinema score is fake. We go to Rotten Tomatoes. We go to Melania. And we look at, oh, my God, look at that. Dude, oh, shit, dude. The reviews are down to 6%. But look at this. 98%, right? But no, that's the verified audience. When you go to all audience, it's 29. This movie is a stink bomb. But look at the verified audience, okay? When we look at them, we looked at these. Everyone, right? That's a 5. Look at that. Everyone is 5, right? Excellent movie. I highly recommend it, right? Dude, most of them excellent. Very well portrayed, but all the details, very well done. So interesting, right? It was an excellent documentary. Very interesting. Really enjoyed it. Right? I mean, these are like reviews, guys. Deep reviews. We really enjoyed the show. Excellent movie. Classy movie. Loved every minute of it. Wonderful documentary. Totally recommend. Dude, it's like either they're bots or they are programmed. Like, these are like, somebody's just cranking that out. You know who's doing this? Here, I'll show you who's doing this. I love this movie. This is my favorite movie. Incredible movie. 5 stars. Totally recommend. What an incredible story. Totally recommend. Right? There it is, dude. That's it. That is the verified reviews in progress right now, dude. Best movie ever.